Let's talk about it. Game two between the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. What are we witnessing, people? On paper, Boston looks like they probably should be the better team, but in reality, New York is balling out and they're doing everything they can to win these games. Boston has been in the lead by 20 points in both games, and the New York Knicks have come back just to win by 3 points and 1 point. These two games. Did you know Boston is shooting 25 for 100 from 3 point range in between these two games? 25 for 100. That's absurd numbers. Historically bad numbers. In the first game, they were 15 of 60. Last night, they were 10 of 40. I know the game is built on offense, and Steph Curry reshaped the whole league to where the three ball is predominant, but this is absurd. 25 for 100 in the past two games. I like Joe Mazzulla because he played for West Virginia, so I got to rep that. But whatever the hell he's doing and letting them slide by shooting these threes is absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. Boston Celtics are the better team, and they need to get back to like the Boston way and playing hard, playing tough, playing hella good defense. Right now, the New York Knicks, yeah. I mean, this is disheartening for Boston. They've been up by 20 in both games, and yeah, the first game went into overtime, but it shouldn't even went into overtime because Jalen Brunson missed a go ahead floater to win the game, and then last night they clawed their way back to win by one. This has got to be disheartening for the Boston Celtics, but I do think that they could still win. I don't know if they keep shooting the ball like they are, because without even aside from the threes, they weren't really doing too much. Jalen Brown was getting inside the paint. He played 41 minutes, 8 of 23, 20 points, 2 for 7 from 3 pointer, and he has 6 turnovers. Turnovers are always going to hurt you. Jason Tatum played 42 minutes, 5 from 19, only 13 points, 1 for 5 from 3, 3 turnovers, but he did have 14 rebounds. And I do recall him going for a wide open layup to the side of the rim, and he missed it. Don't know how you do that. You're a professional athlete, my guy, and you can dunk it. He did it again later on in the game, and he did dunk it that time. But the first one, he missed a fingertip layup. So I don't know what the Boston Celtics are really doing. It's mind boggling to me. And if you think about it, Jason Tatum is known to crumble in the playoffs. Yes, they did win it last year, but they didn't have to go through a gauntlet of a playoff run. The year before that, I think the 2 years before that, Jason Tatum had like historic numbers in turnovers per game and in totality in the playoffs. So is he really that great of a player to where you can't really count on him? Because Jalen Brown won the Finals MVP last year, and it wasn't Jason Tatum. And I think Jalen Brown kind of deserved it the way that he played in that series against the Dallas Mavericks. Jason Tatum is a hell of a good regular season player, but when it comes to the playoffs, I don't know. I don't know when the times get tough and the rubber meets the road. He's not known to show up, unlike his counterpart on the New York Knicks, or not necessarily his counterpart, but Jalen Brown, or not Jalen Brown, goddamn it, Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, he didn't have that great of a night. He only had 17 points, 6 for 19, and 2 for 9 from three ball. But outside of that, I think he's been playing very well in this series and in this playoffs. He played really good against the Detroit Pistons. And the Detroit Pistons had a young, hungry team that wanted to show that they belonged there, and I think they did. But Jalen Brunson just took over in the crucial moments, and I don't think he won the clutch award this year, but damn it if he shouldn't have. I didn't get to catch the ending of last night's game, but based off the box score and his stats, he didn't look like he played that well. But Cat had 14 defensive rebounds. He had 21 points. Josh Hart had 23 points, and Mikal Bridges had 14 points. So his team stepped up. Like I said, on paper, Boston is the much better team, and they're definitely not playing like it. So, do I think that the Boston Celtics are going to lose this series? I can't say that for sure because when they're on, they're fucking on, and they're almost damn near impossible to stop. So I can't say for sure that they are going to lose this series. But Game Three headed to New York. New York's going to be absolutely batshit crazy with the fans and stuff like that. So if that plays a factor, and the Boston Celtics continue to play the shitty game that they're playing by chucking up threes, trying to I don't even know why they're doing that because they can get excuse me, they can get into the paint. Jalen Brown was doing that all game from what I saw last night. And what they're missing is Kristaps Porzingis, and I don't. He's dealing with the illness, which no one knows what the fuck it is. He did miss like a string of 8 games earlier in the season, um, due to an illness which nobody knew what it was. And I don't know if this same illness is the same that was once before, but they're definitely missing him. He did play for a little bit. He had 8 points, it looks like, but I don't know if he played the whole game or like how deep into the game that he played. But even 9 points, 8 points, or whatever is not going to get it. And I understand that these games are 3 points and 1 point and stuff like that. So all Boston really has to do is have a couple threes fall down, and they win those games. I totally understand that if they made 40% of those shots like a normal, I don't say a normal, but I'm gonna say an average team percentage is probably between 32 and 38, 40, 42 percentage for threes. If they were to be doing that, they'd be blowing New York out, and it wouldn't even be a contest. So these threes not falling, I think it's really getting into their head, and I don't really care who wins this series. I think I picked Boston to win this series. I wouldn't mind seeing New York win it because I think they deserve to get some shine, and I really do like Jalen Brunson. Um, I think he deserves to get some praise and be more. I don't want to say underrated. I don't think he's underrated, but maybe he is. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on if Jalen Brunson is overrated, underrated, or where he needs to be. And also let me know if you think Jason Tatum is overrated, underrated, or where he needs to be. I think he's like fourth place in the MVP votings. I know he'd like to win MVP, but I don't foresee that happening. I know it's a regular season award, but it's kind of funny how they wait until like way off into the playoffs to give those awards out. As of game 2, I'll still say Boston will win it. They'll win it in 7. I think Boston will go to New York in game 3, win game 3. New York will win game 4. They'll come back home and they'll win 5 and 6. They'll go to New York, I think it is, or is it 1 and 1? So game 7 will be in Boston, I believe, and I think they'll win. I think they'll win game 7. So I got Boston in 7. Let me know down in the comments what you think. It really looks like the Knicks got this the way they're playing. If they can come back from back-to-back 20-point games, Boston might not even have a chance. But the only saving grace is if two of those 3 pointers in each game had fallen, they'd be up 2-0. So it's really tough thing to balance and to judge because New York is playing much better than what the Boston Celtics are playing, but Boston Celtics, they're just not hitting their shots, and it's historically bad to what this is. Like I said, 25 for 100. That's fucking. I can't even fathom. Even know that's just fucking terrible, man. But anyways, let me know down in the comments who you think is going to win. Like I said, Boston. I got Boston in 7, so I'll be interested to hear what you guys have to say.